All right, let me start this over, yo. Can you hear me now? It looks good, but who knows, right? So, what was I saying? Okay, good. All right, welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. This is attempt number 2. Yeah, today we're playing Cartographers Heroes, so this is gonna be map pack 2, so Affril, Plane of Knowledge, and Daisy is still not here. But one thing I did not account for on this this setup is that this is sideways. So if we have this like this, right, and then, bro, this is the moment of truth, dude. I know, right? Oh, okay, bit of a glare with the lights. Yeah, Goblin, thanks for the raid. I was just in Goblin stream for, like, sad news, you have a meeting today? Bro, cancel the stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this. I'm trying to beat you. No, I'm just kidding, of course. We'll keep going. But we do have this green screen set up that I wanted to try. So, like, I actually have, like, a green folder here. There is, like, a huge glare, though. Yikes. Yeah, the glare is a bit of an issue, is it not? You're gonna catch up after stream. Okay, no worries. My damn, I did not account for this being sideways, but it looks like it just fits. Because normally the maps are like this. This is the only one that's sideways, right? Adjust the parameters for the glare. See, I don't know, man. This is as good as it's gonna get for today. So. Dude, we gotta get the alerts going. I don't know what's going on. I just hear a bunch of noise. Thanks for the follows. The whatever happened, I honestly I gotta get this figured out. I mean, it's a sad excuse to be bad with technology, but I really am trying. I need to adjust the parameters or use a filter. See, I had done it without the lights on, and now that I turn the lights on, there's a massive glare. I wonder if I just turn the one light off, right? It's grain, not a glare. You need to get the light on the green perfect. You need a wash, not a spot. Okay, I'll give this an attempt here. So open this filters, right? Okay, so we have the, what did he say? It's grain, not glare. So grain isn't one of the grain is not one of the things on here. So we have key color spill reduction. It's good enough. Experiment later. Yeah, I was going to mess with that. I think that is the best solution. Oh no, dude, look what I'm doing. You see what I mean? So cooked. I did it without the glare. I really don't want to mess with it anymore. We'll do it next time. It's not that bad. To fix it, you need to adjust the lighting. Yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. So basically what I did was I set the green screen up while it was dark, and I was watching Goblin stream. I want to give a shout out to Goblin, dude. The guy just streamed for 5 hours. Can we get some W's in the chat for this guy? He played Hostage Negotiator, which I was actually interested to see because that's another Van Rider Games game that I have never played, and supposedly it's just like Final Girl, and after watching, it is very much like Final Girl. It's almost the exact same. And in the end, I mean, what a gruesome ending, right? What a gruesome ending, dude. I mean, this guy, we ended up being a split personality clown. We were trying to save ourselves or something, or abduct ourselves. We shot ourselves in the mirror, like absurd. I missed some of the context. No worries. I was just saying like a verbal shout out for Goblin. He just streamed for 5 hours. I couldn't do it, dude. I couldn't do it. And I know like that is the goal. Like I would like to stream like long form Gloomhaven content would be like physical would be like something I would like to do, but for now we're just sticking to the short games. So yeah, one thing like I worry about this is like, does it mess up the normal view of the thing? And it looks like it doesn't, right? So I actually have like a green folder here, but we'll mess around with that, right? We'll see. And that is going to be one of the scoring cards. So let's shuffle this up. We're doing Affril Plane of Knowledge. I can read the rules real quick. We can see if we could get anybody else in here to play. That would be great. Wim the Webmaster can't play. Sure Game doesn't have this game, right? Or the map pack or whatever. If anyone else is out there and wants to play, let me know before we start. But Affril Plane of Knowledge. This map pack can be played with either Cartographers or Roleplayer Tale or Cartographers Heroes. Players collectively decide which side of the map to use, A1 or A2. We're going to be using side A1. Use a scoring card from this map pack in place of the pattern type from the core game. So what that means is we take out the directional scoring card. So we only have the house, the trees, and the farms here, and then we take one of these, right? So these replace one of the directional scoring cards. So we're going to shuffle this, and we'll pick one, we'll put one down, right? And that's going to be ours for the game. Okay, so we've got these four, then we can shuffle these up and place them out, right? Yeah, let's do it. All right. We could do it on D. I feel like that it's best to put it on D, but, you know. If it's on B, is that bad? Like, let's just do it. We'll see. Crystalline Surveyor, Joe Reckberg, Fawn Lost Thicket, and Shield Gate. So this is going to be spring, 8 time. We do have some new skill cards, and this is one of my favorite skill cards. So knowledge. During the draw phase, fill the chosen shape with village terrain instead of an available terrain. Yes, this is map pack 2 side A1. If you're playing along. Looks like this. Actually, while we're looking at the map. So it's weird. It's got islands and stuff, right? This one I've ran into a lot of rules issues. So we'll fill this in. We're going to write legendary tabletop here. And yeah, we'll do the date. Today's the 27th, no? Yeah, 127. 26. Big time. Okay. Let's do our little... I really wish... You know, one thing that's crazy is the stamps will not work on this map. They are too small. The hexes, or the squares, are too small. I noticed. Everything on this map is smaller. I mean, look at the mountains, the terrain. We have to draw a small little... we'll do the American flag so we don't get made fun of about cheese and stuff. Try drawing like a dice, right? No one can make fun of the American flag, can they? America! Alright, we'll continue with the rules here. Okay, so if we're on side A1, we use a scoring card from this map pack, place in place of the pattern type from the core game. So we've already done that. We have Crystalline Surveyor. We'll go over that in a minute. Oh, there's a couple that aren't compatible here, which is interesting. So it does say the Heart of the Forest and Stoneside Forest scoring cards are incompatible with this map pack. Okay, we don't have those. So those are 2 forest cards that we can't use. And then it says before the game begins, each player fills in any connection dot between 2 islands on their map sheet. So anyone that's playing along can do that now. Pick your first 2 islands that you want to be able to draw on. So what do we want to do here? Probably just do this one. These are the 2 biggest, right? Or do we want to go small? The thing is, like, if you can't draw, you have to draw. Or if you can't draw, you have to spend a coin to draw on another island, I think. Yeah, so it says that next. So it says fill in any connection dot between 2 islands on their map sheet. Let's do here. So we can only draw on these 2 islands to start. And then it says players may only draw shapes on connected islands. A player may spend a coin at any time to fill a connection dot between a connected island and a new island. If they cannot legally draw any of the available shapes, they must spend a coin to fill a connection dot first. So the rule of I can't fit it, draw 1 by 1 does not apply until you have all your islands filled, which is wild, right? So yeah, that's that. To spend a coin, a player draws a slash through a filled coin symbol on the coin track. Spent coins do not earn reputation stars at the end of each season. And if a player cannot afford to fill a connection dot when required to do so, they gain a coin instead. I didn't know that. That seems crazy. Okay, so they gain a coin instead, but they do not get to draw the normal 1 by 1 square. Ambush cards in multiplayer mode. Each player draws a depicted shape on any connected island on their neighbor's map. If unable, they draw the shape on any island. So we can actually pick the island. Does that go for solo, right? It says in solo mode, draw the depicted shape on the island closest to the indicated corner of the map using normal placement priority. If unable, check the next island in the indicated direction. If unable to draw on any island, disregard the ambush card. So that's not going to happen, but would be nice. So that's kind of crazy. You kind of have to like race to get to the island where the ambush card is to fill it in, right? But yeah, these are the scoring cards. So let's use the green screen real quick. Let's see. So obviously it's not going to work with the forest, but this is on A. Okay, so we have Fawn Lost Thicket. All right, so you're going to earn 2 reputation stars for each forest space in the longest unbroken column of forest spaces. Now, this isn't really the best map to be able to do this on. It's not a big map. It's small island maps. Like, it just sucks. So, like, honestly, the most you could get here would be, like, look for your longest one, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could probably get 14 points there. And I don't think it, like, connects to this one. So you couldn't get, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think that's how it works. But, again, I'm not 100% sure. On B, we have the special directional card, Crystalline Surveyor. So this is going to be earn 1 reputation star for each filled space in the longest complete row on each island. Okay? Each island, that's important. Minus 15. For C, we have Joe Reckberg. Am I saying that right? Joe Reckberg? Earn 4 reputation stars for each column that contains an equal number of farm and water spaces. There must be at least 1 of each. Okay. On D, we have Shield Gate. Earn 2. I don't like this one, I'm not going to lie. Earn 2 reputation stars for each village space in the second largest cluster of village spaces. Goblin, I saw that you said you map pack 2. Are you playing along? I just want to know so I can know if, like, you know, how fast to go. But if we have somebody playing along, I will make sure they're ready and whatnot. But like, if not, I'm just gonna breeze through it. You are playing along, okay. Are you ready? Do you have the cards yourself, or are you using what I have? Do you need to see anything before we start? Because we got scoring cards up here. We have the skill cards as well. I wanna make sure you have access to these. If you don't own the actual cards, and you don't have them in front of you, but we have knowledge. So during the draw phase, fill the chosen shape with village terrain instead of an available terrain. I have the cards. I have the scoring cards ready. I don't have the skill cards. Okay. Do you want... Okay, well, you can always use these skill cards still, even though you don't have them. So knowledge, it costs no coins. It's free. So let's say you want to draw houses instead of something that comes up. You could do that once per season. We also have summon, also free, a great skill card. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is revealed, draw the shape with a -1 or +1 square, minimum to 1. So let's say, that's a great one as well. Let's say a monster comes out, right? You just subtract a square from it. Simple enough. For free, right? One of the best skill cards. Intimidate costs 1 coin. During the draw phase, destroy any non-mountain space on your map sheet. So you could destroy a monster space for a coin. You could destroy a random ruin space. We don't really deal with the ruins because this is Heroes. We're also playing with Stonespire Architects, or whatever it's called, Architects Mini Expansion, which has Stonespine Mountains in it. We have Hort Gully, and I think we're ready to go. If you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Let's go. All right, let's flip the first card, and we have Lagoon. So I might as well just put him over here, right? Let's see if this works. Man, it looks like shit, right? Because the water's green, huh? Is knowledge only housing or anything to anything? So, for example, here, if you want to use knowledge right now, and let's say you chose the coin shape, you would just put house in there instead of water. And you could do it once per season on any card. It's one of the best skill cards in the game. Because of Shield Gate, so. Not because of Shield Gate, but with the house scoring being one of the scoring cards, being able to use knowledge to do that is great. So, you know what I need on my stream deck is a mute button, so I can like burp and shit. Anything to house, yeah. So you can draw anything. Like, let's say we flip a card, you're like, I don't want to draw trees, I don't want to draw farms, I want to draw houses, and it's free too. So you just write knowledge right above. Right here. Let's say you use knowledge 4 times in this game. You write knowledge, 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 just to know that you used one of the skill cards. You could go summon, knowledge, knowledge, intimidate, whatever. But that's usually how I do it. Okay, so this is the first card. We have Lagoon. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about this being horizontal, but where do we put this? So we've started, we've chosen right here, so we can only draw on these 2 islands. And if we're looking at Joe Reckberg, how we're going to get points from farms and water, we want the same amount, 1 skill per season, not one of each. Yes, that's correct. So you can't use knowledge, summon, and intimidate in each season. I think, oh my god, that actually brings up a good rules question if anyone else knows. I am almost positive it is once per season you may use one of the skill cards. And it's usually just like a little rules thing. I have it here somewhere. Here it is. Skills mini expansion. Set up shuffle the cards. Select 3. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I think it's on the back. Once per season, each player may activate the ability of one of the 3 available cards. To do so, they must spend a coin to pay its cost. But the nice thing about it is that it's free, bud. At least Knowledge and Summon are. So you could use Knowledge. You could also use Summon to just, if a monster comes out, just bam, I'm going to use Summon. Because I'm going to make it one less size. So, like, let's say this was a monster. Let's just say that it came out like that, the small shape as a monster, right? You would just make it 1 square instead of the 2. That was probably a horrible example, but let's get to drawing. I don't know if you drew this yet, but I'm gonna put it somewhere up here. We want to have the same in the number of stuff in this column, right? So I feel like this is kind of risky, but like let's just start covering a mountain, right? So we'll do the smaller shape here. And that gives us 1 water space in these 2 columns. And we'll get a coin here. So the coins go vertical, it looks like. It's weird. This is easily the weirdest map pack, right? Because it changes the whole structure of the game. It's got islands, all that stuff. Okay, if you're ready for card 2, I'm going to flip card 2. We have Wildwood Garden. Okay. This is going to be 3 out of 8. So here we could draw trees. We could draw a farm. I am going to draw a farm. Because that's going to give us... Oh, hold on a second, though. That could be 4 points versus the 4 points. It's 4 points either way, but we take the 4 points now. Am I right? Yeah. So what I was thinking is like so we do farm. But in that case you just have 1 farm, 1 water, and then over here you have nothing. So we want to get like a big continuous run of trees, don't we, somewhere. Now what's the biggest one? We can't draw here yet. We do have a coin we could spend, go down here, but this is our longest, so... What do you say we go 1, 2, 3? No, I want to leave space for more trees. I want to leave space for more trees. Let's do... We're going trees. We're going right here. Oh my god. Bro, the stamps will not work for this map. I can't believe that. Okay. If you're ready, I'm gonna flip. This is already 5 out of 8. Bro, we need to give this guy a sub, dude. What are we doing? We don't even run ads. I don't know how to... Okay, that'll definitely help make the game go a little faster without the ads. So hopefully you drew the second card. We're on the third card right now. So we have Frontier Dwelling. This is houses, farms. You can draw houses or farms in that T shape. I'm trying to think, what do I want to do with this? We need to get something for shield gate going. I know it's a bit early though. What are the other options, really? So we could get some farm points, right, for Jurekberg. Let's do houses, though. We want to have, like, a second largest, don't we? So we could start out with this being, like, our largest. Again, I don't have the alerts going, but that was probably from me gifting a tier 1 sub. So let's put this. Let's try to get some of these mountains covered up. We really need coins in this. I think coins are going to be important in this. So we draw our houses like that. Why does that look terrible? Oh. Everything's even smaller in this too, like drawing in these little spaces. Okay. So if you're good, I'm good. Let's flip. We got 5 out of 8. You just write letters on this one. Post your when you're done, post it in the Discord if you don't mind. You're ready. Okay, cool. Okay, we flip a card. So this is 2, 4, 6, 7 out of 8 already. We have Mangrove Swamp. This is huge. Kind of crazy. Wait, did we not add a monster and a hero in? Yo, 1 second, bro. Yep. Okay, nobody saw that. Literally no one saw that. Just continue drawing. And it's all good. Alright. Fuck, we can't, during the draw phase, if an ambush card is revealed, draw the shape. Oh, it has to be an ambush card. Dude, do we take shield gate here? I feel like we need our coin. Oh, we can do. We don't need a coin for this. We can do knowledge here. See, my issue is my shape won't really fit. I want to draw it one less space, right? To get like trees just ripping up the side there, you know, 2, 4, 6, whatever. It would be 10 points right now. We're gonna use knowledge, so we're going to write knowledge right here. Where are we at? Okay, this is A and B. So knowledge. Now I can't use any more skill cards after this, but we're gonna make a second thing of houses here. And we want to leave room for this, right? To be big. Like as big as it can get. We could grow it here, but that would interfere with our tree situation. So I think we do it here. Oh, nice. Thank you for joining the Discord. You love to see it. Yeah, so we use knowledge there. We draw houses. So that was an example of how to use knowledge. and hopefully you're ready. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 out of 8 already. I did forget to put a monster and hero in, but let's just pretend I didn't, and we'll keep going. Woodland Crossroads. Again, this doesn't help us because we can't do... Oh, those are both 5. Man, we have a situation here. You know what? So Woodland Crossroads, they just didn't come up. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna say, is they didn't come up. They are in there now though. So this is the next card. It's 2. It puts us at 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 out of 8. So we're already done with summer or spring. I get those two mixed up a lot. I was trying to like, where does this go, man? I mean, I guess like here. Is here better? I mean, that'll always be our second largest though, is the problem. We can grow it over here, but we can't do it there. So, yeah. Damn, and we're talking about Shieldgate right now too. That's so far away. Let's do houses here. I don't really see. I feel like Affril really just limits your ability to draw stuff. It adds a lot of like, just a lot more decision space. Okay, so we draw houses, we draw them there. So we now have a largest and second largest. Okay, so that would be the end of spring. So we're going to score A and B. Okay, so how do I want to do this, man? Like, honestly, you can't see shit with the green, right? Because it's green. Hey, look at the see-through screen, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Earn 2 reputation stars for each forest base in the longest column, or longest unbroken column of forest spaces. So, we have 2, okay, on our paper. This is our longest unbroken column. Columns go this way, right? Up and down. So 2, 4. We get 4 points for A. Easy enough. We have 1 coin. We can write that down. And then we'll do B. Now B is the special one. And I completely forgot about this one. But it is... what is it? It's earn 1 reputation star. Is there a column on 2 islands unbroken? That was the question I had at the beginning of the game. I don't know. Do a blue screen. Do blue screen. It's better. Oh. But then we can't see water, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, there's a guy on YouTube. If you look up Rob's gaming table, he's got like the perfect setup, but he doesn't have a video showing how he does it. Anyway, this is earn 1 reputation star for each filled space in the longest column. Sorry, longest complete row on each island. So it's each island. And it must be a complete row, right? Oh my god, I'm all over the place with this green screen. It is pretty cool though. I want to say thanks, Chair Game and Goblin, for helping me figure this out and set this up. Definitely probably looks better, right? So longest unbroken row, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we don't have any more. We just simply don't have any more. So we're gonna get 4 points for B. 0 monsters, our total's 9. So 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9. And we move on to spring. So you said you have this the scoring cards. So we have Crystalline Surveyor and Joe Reckberg for Summer. Excuse me. Summer is going to be 7 time. We're adding a monster and a hero. I promise. We'll shuffle these. Do a quick drop shuffle. While we're doing that, I'm going to show the skill cards in case you're wanting to use them at all, you know. I don't know if you used any in the first one, but knowledge is easily my favorite one. Summon's pretty good. I'm trying to think of any others. The concentrate one is super expensive, but can be useful on bigger maps. And your question is a column on 2 islands unbroken. That is something I don't know. We would have to, probably have to ask your game to look up the rule on that, because I have no clue. It is a good question though. Like I see what you're saying. So, like I said in the beginning, let's say we had forest, 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 and then this lines up with this column, right? So forest, 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 forest. I don't think that is the case. I think it's like you only get 1 island. I believe. I could be wrong on that. The guys over there at BGG in the forums that do the challenges, they know the rules way better. If you're ready, I'm gonna flip a card. Mangrove Swamp. Oh my god, do we have to start a new forest thing? This is really gonna bother me. This is really gonna bother me. Is that the only other tree card too? I can't stand that. What do we do here, man? Shit. Oh, I know what to do. We go big knowledge. We use knowledge on the first card. And we do this, because then we'll get some Crystalline Surveyor points for this island as well. Okay, that's our houses. I'm telling you, knowledge is broken, dude. And for Shield Gate, this does, like, if you have ties, so these are technically both 10, they tie, it counts as the second largest. Let's go. Okay, I agree. Sorry. I'm going too slow here. We have Woodlands Crossroads is going to be the next card. So this is a cross. And you can draw houses or trees. Yikes. Where would I want to put that? I feel like we have to spend a coin, don't we? We don't have to, but it's going to benefit us to get... See, the place I want to do the forest thing is not there, though. So, I feel like starting here would have been better. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do. We have to somehow connect this. I mean, just doing 3 is still better, right? You get 6. This can't get any bigger, so we're kind of done there. Dude, what do I do? Let's go trees. Man. And we can't even get a coin. Let's do it here. Actually, there's a small house we could draw there to add 2 to it. So let's do houses. This might be a huge mistake. We're just doing houses here. Okay, and then I will flip the next card. We are at 4 of 7. Okay. Okay, we get pasture. Pasture's helpful. I feel like it's time to get some coins. Am I right? That's gonna blow up our spot, though. Like, I want to put the small house in there. Sorry. Pasture. Let's see how the yellow looks. I bet you the cows are... Yeah, see, you can't see anything. And this isn't like a regular green. This is like a very light green. So, yeah. Let's do the smaller one. And let's go here. So we'll get a coin for the smaller shape. Take that. That is 5. Okay. I'm flipping. Okay, this is a big one. Dragon Inferno. We have a Dragon Inferno. So this is important. You're going to want to start on this. So in the solo rules, you'll start on the island based on this little corner here. So it's probably hard to see, but that corner is your bottom left corner. So on my map, we would start here, right? And you would start literally right here in this bottom left corner. And you would just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where that's going to go. And there's just nothing I can do about it. Man, that hurts. Now, when you surround all sides of this dragon, you do get 3 coins. So it could be beneficial. Stop me if we are stuck or you're not sure, or if you need help drawing or figuring out where to draw that. I am gonna assume that you're ready, and I'm gonna flip a card. Nowhere near me. Yeah, the part that sucks is that you don't see. I always thought it was like the first island that you've already drawn on is where it goes, but it actually can go on empty islands. So unfortunate. And at any time you can spend a coin to unlock another island. Let's flip another card and we'll see. 2, 4, 6, 7. Final card is Frontier Dwelling. So it's a T, a capital T, and you get the houses or farms. Man, I want to put this right here. Go farms, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the Jurekberg points, but that will totally blow up my Fawn Lost Thicket. Now, we could just pivot, do Fawn Lost Thicket. We could do that down here and just scrap this idea. And I think that's going to be the move. Or we spend a coin and we go to this and we start covering that dragon. If we cover, that's actually the play, right? Because we would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we would have 1, 2 spaces to fill. And we get 3 coins. But I don't want the minus here. This is the last card as well. So let's spend a coin. We can spend a coin at any time. So we spend a coin, we fill in here, and we can draw farms. We get a coin for surrounding a mountain. The single space will be hard to fill. I agree. Both. Well, this isn't technically a single space, but this is, yeah. I know it's very hard to see. But if you're good, I'm good. Let's go. That is going to be it for summer. So we score summer. So we'll first score B. So B is Crystalline Surveyor. Now, we did a little better this time. We don't have any complete on this island. Man, that's unfortunate. So for B, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2 coins. We can score C. Joe Reckberg. So Joe Reckberg is earn 4 reputation stars for each column that contains an equal number of farm spaces and water spaces. Now, I also have the same question that you probably have. Does this count? And I'm gonna say no, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So like this is 1 water and this is 1 farm in this column, but for the sake of not knowing, I say we just don't count it. And we just count this one. So we have 4. I'm counting it per island, I guess you could say. So 4 for C. And then for monsters, we're gonna get -2 here. So we have the dragon, 1, 2. Now if we cover those, we end up getting 3 coins. This one doesn't say unbroken. Help me out with that. Earn 4 reputation stars for each column that contains an equal number of farm spaces and waters. Oh, I see what you're saying. Fawn Lost Thicket says longest unbroken column of forest spaces. Ah, that would be the key. So do you want to count this? Do you want to count it that way? Maybe you drew in such a way that it would count, and I'm saying it doesn't count. Let's count it. I want to count it. I'm all for it. I get another 4. Do you want to count it or count it? Count it or not count it, sorry. I'm counting the whole column, as in, like, this is a column. Boom, all the way down the paper. Like, see, I always thought these were separate columns. But they do line up, so sure enough. I'm fine with it. Let's count it. It's 8 instead of 4. In that case, we scored a 20, right? No, we scored an 18. So, yeah, 18. I'm stupid. Okay. We got an 18. Okay, so we're counting it. Away she goes. Yo, these seasons are absolutely ripping by. Compared to yesterday, I'm telling you, the dragon, or not the dragon, the lava stuff from map pack 1, so Nebulous, you add 3 cards to the Explore deck, and they've never come up so often, is what I'm trying to say here. We are already on fall, and yesterday we almost had our board filled by fall. So I did add a monster and a hero now, so I'm going to shuffle and we'll keep going. If you're ready, I'm ready. I'm going to flip the first Explore card. Boom. Oh! You hate to see it, bro. The basilisk. I don't know how to say it. Basilisk. Basilisk. They have those in World of Warcraft too. So I'm not gonna say it. The stare. Okay. During scoring, lose 2 reputation stars for each empty space adjacent to the basilisk, instead of 1. I feel like I nailed it. Basilisk. All right. So we're gonna start in the same bottom left corner, and we rotate clockwise here. So we can't draw it. Now you check the island before moving to the next island. So, and I don't know why I pointed over here. I meant over here. So we're going to start here. And it says we go clockwise, so we can't draw it here, but we can draw it right there. So that's how that works. You start on the island. If you cannot draw it on that island, you move to the next island in the same like directional thing, so clockwise, whatever. So hopefully you've got that. Looks like you're ready, and it's -2 for the basilisk. Super unfortunate. Let's flip. Okay, next card is going to be pasture. So we have the option to draw a coin here or the bigger shape. It's got to be farms unless you use knowledge. Oh, goblin. If the basilisk messed you up, I just want to point out that you can use summon. And make your basilisk. I know that's crooked. It costs no coins, but you can turn that basilisk just into 1 space instead of 2, if that helps. Okay, so we're going to draw a pasture here. I don't know where yet. I should have gotten a coin. Or I already counted that coin, did I not? 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's accurate. Yeah, I'm just pointing out that if basilisk messed you up and you want to use summon, you can. I don't know how it works with the rules. Do you subtract the space first, or do you fill it, draw it? You know what I mean? Draw it, then subtract it, I believe is the way it goes, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, pasture. Where do we want to put this? Honestly, just like right here. Get 2 coins, and maybe we can spread out to this island if need be. Or do we want to try to get these coins? I feel like we're not gonna have an opportunity. We could get 4 coins. Oh my god, big time. Big time. I just came up with a huge play. We're not using summon, that's just there in case you wanted to use it. We are going to use intimidate. I feel like it's not fair if you don't have the skill cards available to you. That's why I'm trying to kind of show you. But I am struggling. Intimidate costs a coin, and during the draw phase, destroy any non-mountain space. So we're going to use that right now. So we spend a coin. We destroy this space. This one that was going to be hard to fill. Then we draw pasture here. We get 4 coins because we surrounded the dragon completely, and a coin that gives you 3. And then we get a coin for drawing the smaller shape. So hopefully you're caught up and good to go. We are at 1. Oh my god, the monsters are unbelievable in this. Tree Folk Torment. This is another... You're good. Okay, good. Tree Folk Torment is the next card. I'll put it up here. Yeah, this is rough, dude. Am I right? So we start in the bottom right corner. Okay, and immediately we can draw this. So, sucks that it goes right here, but it goes right here. Now, when we surround all of these Tree Folk Torment spaces, the letter is an E too, for some reason. I think for Ent. Like a tree person. Like some Lord of the Rings shit. Okay, this... If we surround all of these, we get to draw 2 1x1 tree shapes, which is kind of good. Could be useful, right? But you need to surround them first. So we're in a bit of trouble here. We need to spend 2 coins to get to that island. It's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully you're good on the Tree Folk Torment card, but this is my board. That gives us a whopping -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yikes. Let's flip another one so we can start to fill that crap in. And I am going to make this decision here to probably start making my way towards that that tree thing, because that's going to hurt, dude. No shot. We are going to spend... Oh my god, do I want to do it, dude? Is it worth? I feel like it's worth. We spend 2 coins. So the dragon helped us. We can just basically say that the dragon helped us. We're going to spend 1 to go here. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to bring this down a little closer. I could just put it here. This green screen is super useful. Kind of dig it. What do you guys think? It could be better. We've already heard from Chur Game. You don't have to tell me how shitty my green screen is, but hey, this is my first try. So, yo, we're gonna spend 2 coins. So we just did 1. Is that right? So we had an island. This one was free. We spent 1 to get an island, and we spent 1 on Intimidate. I forgot to write Intimidate. So I can't use any skill cards anymore. I already used Intimidate. I used it during the pasture. Definitely useful. Yeah. So we spend a coin to get here, sorry. And then we're actually just going to spend that other coin and make our way to that other island. And we're going to fill this in with water. So we go water here. Now, not the best circumstances. What are these? This is some hopeless Diplodocus shit, isn't it? If someone have advice on how to make a better green screen, please put it on Discord. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's dope. So far, if I can get this lighting correct, and there's not much of it. You know what, dude? Let me take it out of the sleeve. It's a little better. Honestly, though, it's better. It's the sleeves. Sleeves are making it. The sleeves are making it look shitty, but hopefully you're ready. We're about to flip. What was I talking about, dude? Could have been anything, right? 3 out of 7. Let's flip. 4 out of 7. So we have Lagoon here. We can't use any more skill cards, but the skill cards may or may not be available to Goblin. We're gonna lose 4 here if we go the route I'm thinking. I feel like we're slacking on coins right now. But let's take water. Yeah, if I can remember to put the damn card over here too, right? So let's take water. We're gonna draw the smaller shape. We're gonna put it right here. Like this. Oh, whoa, whoa, not like that, not like that. Not like that. Big mistake, because we don't want to interfere with this. Wait, did I take... No, I meant this. So this has one water. This has one farm. This has one farm, no water. We're gonna put... should we go down? Dude, we cooked our fawn lost thicket here. I don't think we're doing so hot. It's all good though. Let's get a coin for that, for the smaller shape. You used one already? Okay. That's 4 of 7. Hopefully you're good. Let's flip. Frontier dwelling. So we have houses and farms here. Oh boy. Houses and farms here. Sorry. Man, what do I want to do with that, dude? I mean, we have the ability to really draw anywhere. Let's just put farms. Let's put some farms. We might score some farms later. If we could get more water, right? We are going to get a coin as well, so let's just do farms. And we go here. And we surround that mountain space and we get a coin. Cool. What are we at here? 2, 4, 6 out of 7. Let's flip another card. 2, 4, 6, 8 out of 7. This is the final card. We have Woodland Crossroads. Okay, now this one. Fuck, what do I do with this one? So we could spend... Oh man, we can't do water or nothing like that. Man, just super unhelpful. The cards that come up. Should we start another Fawn Lost Thicket? Yeah, we're starting another Fawn Lost Thicket. Hopeless Diplodocus is in the chat. Speak of the devil. She heard her name. Everybody should just go watch Goblin. He was streaming Hostage Negotiator and Hopeless Diplodocus as well. Voice of an Angel, I'm telling you. Look at how the green just goes right through. It's actually kind of cool. Like it's like a little hole. But yeah, that's it. So we score C and D here. I gotta draw my trees. Yo, one thing I noticed about this map is we can't use the stamps here. Because how small the squares are. So we're going to score C first. Joe Reckberg. No, the ink did not come... Comes in 2 days. I could have just went to like a store and bought some, but it's coming. What do we have here? We're counting separate island columns, so this one's gone, unfortunately. If we could have... Oh, that would have been the move, dude. I messed up somewhere along the line. So this column now has 2 farm and 1 water. This column now has 1 water, 1 farm. So we get 4. This one has a... I guess we just traded, right? So this one has 1, so that's 4. What are we looking at? 8 here? And that's kind of what I was saying. Wait, did I fill that coin in? Somebody help me. Did I fill the coin in when I did this? Sometimes I forget to color in the coin on the thing and it gets me. I'm sure nobody knows. So we'll just say that we did fill it in. What are we looking at here? 8 points. 8 points for C. We can do the coins. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. Monsters. Oh. -2. 1, 2. And then we'll score D. So this is where we've kind of been like saving the one spot. What do you think about my green screen, Hopeless Diplodocus? If I could figure out how to put the card there. Bit of a glare, but it works. For Shield Gate, we get 2 reputation stars for each village space in the second largest cluster of village spaces. So let's look at our largest cluster. That's going to be this one. 5, 10, 15 spaces. You had no idea? Dude, I put all this work and you don't even notice? No. Chair Game actually helped me. And, yeah, Goblin helped me figure out this green screen today. It's like a zoomed in area on the card, but if you move the card, boom. It looks great with this card. Yeah, that's why I'm displaying it now. Bit of a glare, though. Not much I can do about the glare. So this we've established we have 15 spaces for this village. So this will be our second largest, and it's 10. So we get 2 points per space. So 20, dude. 20 points for D. Okay, all said and done. 31 is our total. So we have 20 plus 8 is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, minus 2 is 31. We can see the card clearly though, so I wouldn't worry. Yeah, we're not just gonna use it for cartographers. 90% of the games that I play involve cards, and people can't read them, so that's the idea behind this. I think it's dope. You know, we just have to perfect it. I'm beating you? Hey man, you never know. Don't forget that the basilisk is -2. I don't know what happened there, and don't forget that at any time, if you surround the tree ant or the tree folk torment, you get to draw 2 1-by-1 trees wherever you want. Okay, I'm trying to help you out here. So basilisk there, you get -2 for each empty space. And then all other monsters are just -1. So, okay, so we take these out. Kind of crazy. Last time we got all heroes, no monsters. This time we have 3 monsters, no heroes. So let's add another monster, another hero. We'll shuffle the deck and we'll start flipping cards. We are on winter already. So this is going pretty quick. I'm looking at the time, so this is already 1 hour. And dude, Goblin was streaming for 5 some hours, and he said at some point during the stream that it was 2:30 in the morning for him. So That's crazy. It is 2 in the afternoon now here. Surrounded the end easy. Got lucky where it went. Okay. Okay, good. So you got to draw 2 1x1 trees, and I'm sure you added it to your fawn lost thicket, which is going to help your score this time. So yeah, let's go to winter. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's flip. Winter's only 6 time. 6 a.m. now. This dude is nuts. You shouldn't be up. So we're going to score DNA this time. Everyone knows what to do. We flip. We got Hillside Terrace. First card. Bam. Bada bing. Bada boom. Draw it. Oh my god. Hillside Terrace. Okay, 2 time. Farms or water. Let's do... You know, houses just don't fit. I was thinking knowledge. Like, knowledge could be good for someone. 7 p.m. for me. I made chocolate chip pancakes for dinner. Yo, that's my type of dinner. Sounds banging. I think we do water here, and we take... There's no way for us to get some points back from... Oh, we're not scoring Joe Reckberg anymore. Shit. Okay, so it's really down to the nitty gritty. Like, what are we gonna do, right? We just have to randomly place this, I guess. We go here for water. Like, I don't know. Yeah, no clue. That still doesn't, like, it wouldn't give us points, even though we're not scoring Joe Reckberg. It wouldn't give us points anyway because it's 2 waters and this is 1 water or farm. Yo. 2. Let's flip. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Gorgon Gaze is the next card. Gorgon Gaze. I'm gonna use Summon. I think it's time. We haven't used Summon all game, and we've gotten a lot of monsters, so we are gonna use Summon here. So we write Summon down. Summon is free. It does not cost a coin. And we can make this 1 less shape. So we're gonna start in the bottom right, and it looks like we're going clockwise. So we start on this island, this particular island here, and we go like this, right? And the shape is like this, like 1, 2, 3. So we go up here. Oh my god. Okay, so we can draw this here, but we use Summon, so we make it 1 less. Somebody explain to me how that works. Like, do we get to choose which 1 less we want it to be? I would assume, like, it still hurts. It hurts bad. The first legal space is here. We're gonna subtract this space so it looks like this. God damn, this island is just pummeled with monsters. And that is the Gorgon Gaze. And it says after drawing the Gorgon, destroy any adjacent non-mountain space. So we can destroy this space. So that's a wrap for that. Hopefully you are caught up here, Goblin. So you draw the Gorgon Gaze, and I used Summon to subtract a square from it or whatever. We made it like that, and then you destroy an adjacent space. Has to be a non-mountain space, and flip yet another Explore card if you're ready. 4 out of 6. Let's put this right here. We're gonna do trees. Oh my god, dude. The amount that this, like, soda stuff makes me burp is, like, just ridiculous. I feel like an actual whoopee cushion. Alrighty. So we drew trees here. Oh, sorry. Right here. Now this is going to help with Fun Lost Thicket. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. We'd love to see it. We're sort of capped on Shield Gate unless we can get there is a house that's 2 spots, and I would love to put it there. Let's see what we get next. Again, this could be the final card, unfortunately. Oh, Kethris Gates. This is probably going to be helpful for everyone. You might be able to surround that dragon, get 3 coins, or get rid of a space from the Gorgon Gaze, or you said you already got the tree ant. But we might try to do the tree here. My god, is it risky though. So we're talking unbroken for Fawn Lost Thicket. We can't make that any better. Our best shot here is to make our second largest house 1 space bigger, and we actually get a coin for it, which is nice. It's a coin plus 2 points, which is 3 points, so decent. Sorry, we drew it. Where did we draw it? Right here. This is probably hard to see. It's so damn small, dude. Could be the final card. Oh! Oh my god, huge! This is huge. I'm gonna put this here. You're not gonna be able to see it because it's green, but Timber Grove, dude, so good for us. Look where this goes, right? So tree ant, right? We got all of the spaces surrounded. We take the smaller shape, we get a coin. Okay, we surrounded all the tree ant spaces, so we also drew the smaller shape, so we get a coin first. Then we surrounded all the tree ant spaces, so we get to draw 2 1x1 trees. And yeah, we take here for another coin. Yo, big play. Big play. You love to see it. And then we draw a second one here to block this other monster. Huge. That's what I'm talking about. That's 5. 5 out of 6. Okay, 1 more card probably. Let me know when you're ready. If you're ready, this is possibly the end of the game. We are gonna flip it. Did Daisy have a good day at the beach? I haven't heard from Daisy. She didn't text me or anything. She doesn't have a phone, you know. He's ready. Let's flip the card. I could ask my mom. I saw that my mom was most recent follower, actually, so she might be in here. Wildwood Garden. Does that help? Not really. Did we get this coin, dude? I can't. I did get that coin. I did get that coin. I don't know what my deal is. I can't remember like 5 seconds ago. Okay, Wildwood Garden, you can draw trees or farms in that spooky shape there. We don't have any more monsters to cover, dude. This is actually a solid game. We can't get points. Now, had we not used Summon, we still wouldn't be able to fit that. Yeah, this is just a waste for us. We can't get another coin. We can't surround 4 sides of a mountain with this. So we can surround 2. We can't use Intimidate. We can't really do anything with this. So really, this just doesn't matter. It doesn't really help at all. So we could go trees up here for a flex. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't even looking at my thing. But we're going to score up after this and see how we did against Goblin. So we put that there. It's fine. It is what it is. That is 2, 4, 6, 7 out of 6. We scored D. Shield Gate. Earn 2 reputation stars for each village space in the second largest cluster of village spaces. So a bit of a weird example. They're showing a village space with 2, 4, 6 spaces and a village space with 3. So that would net them 6 points because it's 2 per. And then they show a village space with 5 getting points, right? Kind of weird, but poor choice of an example, I think. But that's how it works. So it's your second largest. We can look at our second largest. So we know our largest is here. Our second largest is here. This is 15 spaces. This is 5, 10, 11. So we get 22 for D. 22 points. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we can count our coins. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins. We get 0 for monsters. We score A. Fawn Lost Thicket. Now you're not going to be able to see the trees in this, but it is 2 points for each forest space in the longest unbroken column of forest spaces. So we have a long unbroken column here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 points for D. Sorry, A. So we're looking at 34 plus 8 is 42. If my math isn't special, that's good. 42. We're looking at 73 plus 27, I think. So an even 100. Okay. We have 42. So first season we scored 9. Minus 2. What's the minus 2 from? Am I missing something? Did I get minus 2? No way. Or are you saying you got 2 less than 100? Your total was minus 2. Okay. We got 100. Do you know what the total is that we're supposed to subtract? Because it's 16 here. Our total should be 100 minus all of this. We have 38 and 31. It's 69. 100 minus 69. 31 total, so a legendary cartographer score. So you got a 67 minus 69. I see. Okay. We can check. What did you get? A -2 is not bad. You're in the amateur assessor range. You got the amateur assessor. We got legendary cartographer again. And I think we should have to get legendary cartographer before we move on to the next map. We definitely have time to do another map though, so I think we are going to do the backside of this just to move things along a little bit quicker. Like with this series, because yeah. So you got a -2. It's not bad. And honestly, this is one of the harder ones to get a good score on, I feel like. But I appreciate you playing along. It's also 6 in the morning for you, and you played like 10 board games before this, so you know. But we appreciate you hanging out, playing, and yeah, we're definitely going to do the backside of this, so A2 as well. But it was a good game. It was a good game, dude. We got a 31. A 31 on this map. So we'll do the backside. The backside is a little different. We can take a look at it. Do we have any takers? How is this one different? So I see that this is the spot with no mountain, right? And over here it's got a mountain, and then it's also just like different shapes, isn't it? So confusing that it's horizontal too, by the way. But yeah, I want to mix it up. I want to get some, maybe a different scoring card in there. So like, we'll put that one aside. We'll shuffle these two and pull a new one. And we're also going to put these 3 aside. It was a great game though, Goblin. Appreciate you hanging out, staying, man. I know you probably got to get to bed, dude. Been up for 6 hours. Or up till 6 a.m. I could not do that. I would be delirious, dude. Oh, we don't use the directional scoring. We don't. We do farms, houses, trees, and then we add one from the expansion. And there goes my favorite skill card as well, so that's gone. We're gonna pull 3 new skill cards. So we have Move Silently. Okay, this is during the draw phase. Draw the chosen shape so that it overhangs the edge of the map. Do not draw any portions that overhang. That would have been very helpful, I feel like, in that last game. We have Manipulate. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, break the chosen shape into 2 separate shapes. Could be good. Could be good. Okay, we have Sense Evil. During the draw phase, draw this hero adjacent to the drawn shape. So we're going to want to use that on a monster. So if a monster comes up, we want to just like do a quick Sense Evil and knock it out. That also would have been good last game too, I feel. We didn't get any heroes, not a single hero. There's 4 heroes in there. And just so that we don't get the same monsters, I'm going to pull these monsters and heroes from the deck. So we had Dow of Jolev in there. We never got Stone Spine Mountains as well. That's gay. Like, I love that one. A free mountain space is huge. Alright. So we take those 4 out, these 4. And we put some new ones in. And I forgot to put the monsters in last time too. Or the monster and the hero. We shuffle it up. We have to mix the scoring cards. And choose a starting spot on the map too. Dude, is it better to just take the small spots? Like, that was kind of the strat last game. This one, this is the small one. This is a... Like, I would normally start... See, on this one, we started here. So, these two are pretty big, but this is probably the biggest island. And then... I mean, we don't want to start on one without a coin, though, right? Like a mountain. And I feel like most of the, well, some of the monsters got drawn here, but it was like these 2 corners were the monsters. I think we start right here. I will shuffle these up. Trees is on A again, so we have Greenboro, Mages Valley, Kleinox Settlement. Oh, Wild Holds on D is huge. Wild Holds on D is huge. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Just because I feel like we didn't get really... I feel like we got the same cards over and over. I know there's really not that many in the deck, but... Yeah. Okay, so... let's look at the skill cards first. These are going to be sideways. Move silently. During the draw phase, draw the chosen shape so that it overhangs the edge of the map. Do not draw any of the portions that overhang, and that's free. Then we have manipulate. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, break the chosen shape into 2 separate shapes. That's 1 coin. Okay. Sense evil. During the draw phase, draw this hero. I can't read sideways. Draw this hero adjacent to the drawn shape. And that one's a coin as well. I gotta get used to the green screen. Wait, did I put a monster and a hero in here? We did. Okay, let's shuffle again. So the next map pack is... What is 3? Nebulous is 1. Affril is 2. 3 is... I want to say Undercity. Yep, map pack 3 is Undercity. That one's pretty cool. We'll be doing that next time, probably. But yeah, we're gonna play one more game, try to get this. Never seen this. Is this a role player tale? Is a role player tale a play on words? No, I think it's a more or less like a title or like a theme for some of the board games. So there's also role player adventures. So yeah, I think they're just like they go with the same person made the game, I think. But yeah, this one's good. I should do this one next time. But this is actually a roll and write. So you have 4 seasons. So you start in spring, and in spring you score cards A and B. Yeah, Goblin, do you play role player? Like, do you like the character creation? Because it's kind of like D&D, but you create the characters, you never really get to do anything with them. But yeah, no, I like role player. It's good. But for this, yeah, we start in spring 8 times. So when we flip an explore card, it's got a number on it. You'll catch on pretty quick, but we have the scoring cards here. So Greenborough is, we're going to get, that's on A. So these are the Queen's edicts or whatever. And it says earn 1 reputation star for each row and column with at least 1 forest space. And the same forest space may be counted in a row and a column. So they show it like this is what you drew, right? So they're showing you get a point for having a forest space in this row. And you also get a point for having a forest space in the column as well. So you can count it twice. So this one gets you 2 points for 1 forest space. Pretty good. I do like this one. It is from the base game. And so is Mage's Valley. So Mage's Valley is going to be earned 2 reputation stars for each water space adjacent to a mountain space. Earn 1 reputation star for each farm space adjacent to a water space. Farm space adjacent to a mountain space. So 2 for water next to mountains. And 1 for farm next to mountains. So we're going to want the water, right? The water is going to be more points. Roleplayer Adventure takes the characters you make on quests. Oh, no way, dude. I never knew that. So you create the character. Imagine you drew the map in Cartographers. You create the character, and then you take it on an adventure on your map that you drew. That would be so cool. The ultimate role player experience. That would be really cool. So that's Mage's Valley. They're saying one player, 22 points. And then this one's going to be from the expansion. This is kind of the idea of, I mean, it's just a role player roll and write. I still like it. This is one of my favorite roll and writes, actually. I think it's the only one I own, so it might be biased, but still, it's pretty good. And I always thought that it was like, there is a card that comes with this that goes with role player. I forget what it is, but it's one of the cards, one of the attribute cards. So we have Kleinox Settlement. All right, so we're gonna get, this is pretty good, 7 reputation points or reputation stars. So 7 points for each island with at least one forest, one village, one farm, and one water space. I feel like we can do that. We're going to want to spend our coins early to knock that out. It is on C, so we won't be scoring it until next season, but still. And then, last but not least, my favorite, or at least one of my favorites, which is wild holds. You can really stack some points with this, okay? So you're going to get 8 points for each cluster of 6 or more village spaces. So if you can get a group of 6 houses, you get 8 points. Okay, now if you have separate clusters, like let's say you have 2 groups of houses and there are 6 or bigger, 8 points for each. So 16 could be big. Okay, who do you think will win and gain chat points so you can ask where is Daisy, because she is the real protagonist of this channel. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, she is the main character, but she's not here. So, I'm filling in for her, if you would. Yeah, let's get it going. If you have any questions on like how the game works, feel free to ask. I don't mind stopping and explaining what the hell I'm doing. But this is like mostly what we're paying. Oh, you can't see any of that. What we're paying attention to is this number here. So as we flip cards, when we get to 8, the season is over and we score A and B. Okay, so we're gonna start flipping cards here. Let's go for like 100 plus, man. We got 31 last time. Yeah, so we're gonna flip a card. Okay, Mangrove Swamp is the first card, so we can draw. We have the option, basically. And as you can see, it's 2 times, so... this is a filler episode of her human playing board games. Yeah, normally there's just a dog sitting here playing board games. I'm just filling in. She took a vacation to the beach. So, we have the option. And that does look bad on the green screen, doesn't it? Because it's green, right? So... we have trees or water we can draw here. So, and remember for Greenboro, oh my god, but we could get 6. I'm trying to like math this out, right? If we use water here and go around a mountain perfectly, it's going to be 6 points because we'll be able to get 3 water around a mountain. If we draw this and we draw the mountain dead center, 6 points. Now, if we do forest, let's just do, if we did forest like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is better to do water here, I think. Taking advantage of the water adjacent to mountain. Oh, we were supposed to fill in a spot here to pick where we want to start drawing, right? Drawing transparent trees is my jam. So we could draw where, oh, I see, I should not have flipped that first explore card, but it's okay. We're gonna pick a island to start drawing on. And I think we draw... Man, I don't like starting here because it doesn't... Actually, that's probably not the worst move. Because if a monster goes here, then we can quickly get to it and shut it down, right? So let's go out on a limb here and just start here. Okay, and we're gonna do water like we said. So we'll draw that shape just like this. And we've gotten 2, 4, 6 points from Mage's Valley. And we've surrounded 3 sides of a mountain, which is good for 1 card. Okay, so we are at 2 out of 8. So we'll flip again. Oh my god, 4 out of 8. Halfway through the season on 2 cards. We take water again. We take water again here. And we go right here, and we just get 8 points. And a coin. We have to leave room, though. But see, this coin will allow us to spread to other islands, right? Because you can spend a coin at any time to draw on another island. So we do get that coin. When you surround 4 sides of a mountain, you get a coin, so we get a coin. And then you can spend coins on things like skill cards. And only on this map you can spend coins to draw on other islands. So we're on 4. Settlement. Man, I was looking for that card all game last game, and it just never seemed to come up. So for settlement, where do we put this? So remember, we need to get 1 of each. So like 1 of each terrain on an island to get 7 points. That's going to be huge. So let's do... Is there a shape like that? Like, should we take the... Do we take the big shape here? Or do we do small? Let's do small. Because we get another coin. And we'll do houses like that. And then we get another coin for that. So if we're adding up the cards, 2, 4, 5 of 8. Okay, we flip another one. This is gonna put us on 7. So we have coastal encampment. So it may or may not be best to just spend a coin here and move to another spot. Maybe not though, because I'm also thinking about wild holds, right? Yeah, let's do this, because this will make this a size 6 or bigger. But I also want to spend a coin and spread out. It's just like, do we have to spend the coin yet? Because it's minus a point. Let's just do it. So now we can draw on this island as well. So we spend a coin there. We're on 2, 4, 6, 7 out of 8. We flip probably 1 more card. Yep, that's going to be 9. So Woodland Crossroads. Man, if we did that, we can't even draw that. It's a good thing we spent the coin, because we were going to have to anyway. We were going to be forced to. So this is going to be trees or houses. So we spent the coin. We're safe to go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go right here. We'll cover 2 sides of this mountain. Probably should have saved that for Mage's Valley. Yeah, because why put it next to the mountain when you don't get the points? Like, you want to put water next to the mountain, right? So let's put this, I don't know, right here? I mean, is that sort of like blocking down here, though? It's a big shape. Oh, whoa. What about wild holds, though? What about wild holds? Wild holds is 8 points, dude. We have to take that, right? We're getting 6 now, or potentially 8 later. Decisions. Let's stick with it. I want the 6 now. And I hope that card comes up again. Knowledge would have been so good here, the skill card. Bam! Okay, that wraps up the season. So what we do is we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 out of 8. So spring is officially over. We score A and B. So we'll score A first. And the stuff you're not seeing is trees, because it's green. So it says 1 point for each row and column with at least 1 forest space. The same forest space may be scored in a row and a column. So let's look at our paper here. So we're going to score rows and columns. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I don't know how this works. If I'm honest, I don't know how this works. Is this one of the ones that they said you can't use? That's another good question. No, Heart of the Forest and Stoneside Forest you can't use. So we're good on Greenboro, but tell me, is this the same column? So we only count if we draw down on this island. If we put trees here, like, are they their own separate? There's a lot of spam. Sorry about that. I don't know how to stop the spam. But I appreciate the ban on the spammers, dude. Way to be. You're the man. So it's easy enough to count for now, right? So it's 6. So we get 6 for A. And then we get 1 coin because we spent a coin. We have no monsters. So then we'll score B. And B is Mage's Valley. So we already did pretty hot on this. We did water around a full mountain. So it's just 2, 4, 6, 8. And if we chose farm, it would be 1. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 points for B. So if we add all of that up, it's 15, because 6 plus 1 plus 8. So we get 15 for spring. And then we move on to summer. You say it is what? You say it's the same column. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we scored the trees, right? It said unbroken. So that made sense. So I guess... yeah, I guess that's fair. We'll do, like, it's all one big map, right? I know how, but it is exhausting. A lot of customer service mails with Twitch each time it happens. Oh my god. There's 15 minutes left. Is Goblin, are you playing this one? I didn't know that you were sticking around, dude. Am I going too fast, too slow? I thought there's no shot you're gonna be up this long, dude. If it's 6 in the morning for you, that's crazy to me. Are you playing the other side of this map with me? You are? Okay. Nice, dude. Nice. I had no idea. All right. Let's keep going then. So that was spring. If you're good, we're good. We move on to summer. So summer is 7 time in Heroes. And I guess you could use whatever seasons you want. You could go 8, 8, 7, 6. But this one is 8, 7, 7, 6. So we're keeping it like that. Let's do another hero, another monster. Can't forget that, right? We'll shuffle the deck. And yeah, we have the scoring or skill cards as well, dude. I had no clue that you were doing this side of the map as well. So we should give you some time to at least see the cards. So we have Move Silently, Manipulate, and Sense Evil. How do I vote? Predict. Can I vote? I don't have any points. It will not let me vote in the prediction. But my vote would be for Goblin. I feel like he's gonna make a comeback here. Okay. We're gonna shuffle one more time. No, because as a streamer you have infinite points. Oh, it's a points thing. I had no clue. Dude, I am so bad with this technology stuff. I gotta get somebody to help me out. Like, I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. We don't even have the alerts working and stuff yet. It sucks too, cause like I have a bunch of subscriptions for like cool alerts and things, and I don't know how to use them. So we're on summer, 7th time. We score B and C, so Mages Valley and Kleinox Settlement. We want to make sure we get one of each terrain. And if I vote, I can pick who won to keep it fair. Nice. Cool. Moderator benefits, right? Streamer benefits is something they say in WoW. Okay, first card is Immortal Knight, dude. This is our first hero all day. So pretty random. I know what I'm doing with it. So we're going to place it down here. And this is kind of why I started with this like empty space, because we got cooked on the monsters last time. So I'm going to draw a hero here and do the attack pattern as it is. Just like so, right? So that's our first card in summer, a hero. And it's got to be a predictive hero because we haven't had any monsters yet. But that's okay. Ready to go. Flipping. Next card. Boom. Wildwood Garden. Oh, this is rough, dude. I'm trying to think of the trees that we'd be able to fit here. I feel like because we want to get that Kleinox settlement, right? So what if we did farms? Like, but then we just don't have the space. We're gonna use manipulate here. It could be a mistake. But we're going to use manipulate, so during the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, break the chosen shape into 2 separate shapes. So we're going to do that, and we're going to make it... Man, what do we do? I feel like we do farms, and we break it like this. Because there's only 1 tree shape that'll fit here. I mean, I gotta be really lucky to get this. We'll break it into 2. Okay, so we've broken that shape up as is, right? And then we write manipulate here. And it costs a coin, so we're out of coins. Alright. Wait, why would we use manipulate when we could just do move silently? Is that safer? Let's go back. That way we don't spend a coin. And we leave a little bit of space open as well. So we are going to do move silently instead. Sorry, I don't know why I did manipulate. That was kind of dumb. My bad. So we'll do move silent. And that's free, so we don't end up spending that coin. That way, if we need to break off. And if you're wondering, move silently. I know you don't have the skill cards, Goblin, but... so for move silently, Jesus. During the draw phase, draw the chosen shape so that it overhangs the edge of the map and don't draw any of the portions that overhang. So could be good to try to get some... So that means we erase this. Right? And we just draw the 1 farm space. So we leave this open for trees. That was kind of my goal. So we do, so it overhangs the map and we don't draw this portion, whatever. We just draw 1 single farm there. And now we just need to get some trees there to get the 7. Okay. Okay, so that should be good. Second card of the thing. We're going to flip another one. Oh man, Giant Troll Ravage. Okay, we start in the upper right corner, I believe. Okay. So we've got the Giant Troll Ravage. He starts in the upper right corner. So it's going to be this island here that we start attempting to draw it on. So it's going to be... Like, can we draw it there? No, right? So then it immediately goes to clockwise next spot. And you start in the same spot on that as it says, right? So in the corner. So we're going to start in this corner. And we can actually draw it right there. So we just draw it. And it looks like our hero missed his predictive thing. And it also says, after scoring each season, destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. So we will do that after scoring. Okay. I feel bad. I didn't know you were playing the second one. Am I going too fast, too slow? I know there's a delay. Let's flip the next card. Mangrove Swamp, and that's the one I was worried about. We should have stuck with our guns. We're good. Okay, cool. So Mangrove Swamp is the next card. This is going to put us at 4 out of 7. Man, I really wish I could take back that that move silently, because had I just drawn the farm here, like this. I could have used Move Silently to just draw 1 forest there, and we would get 7. We can't fit this shape over here, so we're going to go water here and take another 6 points from Mage's Valley. And I feel like that's just the best option. Alright, we've got 4 out of 7. We flip another card. Settlement. This will put us on 5. So there's a good chance the next card could end it. I can't believe we haven't seen Stone Spine Mountains yet. We're most definitely going to make this the bigger shape. But we want to make sure we can get another house position next to it, right? For wild holds. So we're going to take the larger shape here. And I think we just put it here. And then just kind of hope that we get like a size 1 or something. I don't know. But this is already size 5, and we just need a size 6 to get to 8 points. 8 points is pretty good in this too, I think. It's one of the highest scoring cards in the game. I know that for sure. And imagine how good knowledge would have been with this one. So we don't get a coin or anything. We're at 5 out of 7. Seems good. And that's going to wrap it up. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 exactly. Just enough space to hit that coastal encampment. We are failing miserably on Kleinox Settlement though. And it's just not going to be enough, dude. And we're really getting cooked by the monsters as well. I'm kind of hoping that the giant troll will destroy itself. But here's your final card for summer. Okay, we're gonna do houses. We're gonna do houses to make this a size 6 or bigger. Now we get a coin for surrounding the mountain, but that's about it. And we don't even score wild holds yet, but we are predictively trying to get, I mean, it's at least 16 right now. Hopefully we can spread out, get some more house spaces. Going. But that wraps it up. Oh, I took the coin, did I not? I didn't. So we take the coin, and that's 2 coins. Okay, we're going to score B and C. So we score B first. So we've got Mage's Valley. We did well here. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. No farms. Coins we have 2. Monsters, ouch. -1, 2, 3. Okay, we score C next. So Mage's Valley is 2 for water next to mountain, 1 for farm next to mountain. Kleinox Settlement, a big whopping 0 for us, dude. We weren't able to get trees on here, and we weren't able to get farms on here, so we get a big 0. Now that's going to hurt our score for sure. We add this up, we have 16 minus 3 is 13. So we went down in score. So you're going to get 7 points for each. Having one of each terrain. You also got 0. Next time, I think that in fall we'll capitalize on that. I I think we will. I hope we will. So we have fall. This is also 7 time. We score C and D, so you have one more shot to get that Kleinox settlement points. We'll take the heroes out. Don't forget to do the giant troll ravage. So after scoring, destroy an empty space adjacent to your giant troll. So we're going to destroy a space down here. We'll just pick one. I think this upper space makes the most sense because then we could put pasture here if need be, and that covers the full troll. So it is strange that it says destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. It's only empty spaces. We'll add in a new monster, new hero. We'll shuffle the deck. Get those 6 houses, man. They're 8 points. I'm telling you. It's going to be good. If you can get some clusters of 6 or more houses, 8 points is nothing to scoff at, dude. I'm telling you, it's good. Okay, we've shuffled. We'll look at the skill cards real quick. We have move silently for 0, manipulate for 1, and sense evil. So if a monster or an ambush card comes up, you could spend a coin and immediately draw a hero next to it. We probably should have done that when the troll ravage came up, but too late now. Hindsight's 2020. Let's flip another card. We're ready. There it is. Finally, we have Stone Spine Mountains. Now you get to draw your own mountain anywhere on the board for 0. Love to see it. And if you do surround that mountain, you get a coin. Unfortunately, we don't score Mage's Valley anymore, but we've got to put this somewhere. And I feel like just getting the coin right away is good. So, like, let's just draw a mountain there, okay? And then, yeah, we immediately get this coin because it's completely surrounded. So we just get another coin. And I feel like it is time to spread out. We are running out of space. It's important that if we get farms, we want to put it on this island. If it's important if we get trees, we want to put it on this island. We'll use manipulate or move silently for that. Either one. We've got to get those 7 points. It's 14 points. I mean, from 2 terrains. Like, come on, we need that. We need that. But if we need to go over here, if we get houses or water or something, I think we go over here. Okay, so we'll hold on to that coin. Let's flip another card. Plex the Tyrant. Okay. Might still be worth... Oh, we don't need to spend a coin because we started here. That was actually smart, I feel like. Because I kind of know that the monsters love this little corner down here. So we are able to draw on this. So I think we do Plex. Oh, but we can't get all of the spaces. That is such a weird attack pattern, is it not? Oh. Yeah, we can't. I don't think it's possible. Unless I'm missing. Well, then, hold on. So we could draw it here. Destroy these two. And then, after scoring, we would destroy that one from the troll. So I think that's best. So we just have like an island of battles going on down here. Let's put Plex the Tyrant right here. Draw his attack pattern. Some of it's going to go off the map, and then his other 2 attacks are going to go here and here to destroy these 2 parts of the troll. Still on 0 time. We're going to flip another card. Woodland Crossroads. Okay, this has got to be it. This has got to be where we take... Oh my god, but it's so close to being 6. I feel like this is a huge gamble here. I feel like we should gamble this. So you could draw trees or houses. Now, what I was thinking is I could use a skill card, Move Silently, to draw trees and let it overhang the map. So draw 1, 2, 3, 4 and let it overhang here. And that would give us 7, but it is so close to being 5 or 6 squares for the 8 points instead. I think I'm gonna gamble, spend a coin, draw over here, and make another size 5. Right like that. Because we add 1 more to that, we're gonna get 8. So that's 2 out of 7. And exactly what I was just saying, we have the exact same situation here. We take the 8, don't we? And just pray that another farm comes up, right? So we've got Frontier Dwelling. We're going to add right on to that house we just drew. Okay. Did you get that one? Are we good? Are we caught up? Can we flip the next Explore card? You're good. Okay, Lagoon. Not good for us. Not good. We take water. We don't score water anymore, though, but we want to put that somewhere where we could potentially get Kleinox Settlement. I can't believe we're not going to score Kleinox Settlement at all. It's just absurd. I'll take 2 coins, though. So we get a coin for surrounding the mountain space and a coin for drawing a smaller shape. We're on 5 out of 7. This could be the last card. It's kind of sketch. I'm going to be pissed if I don't get a single Kleinox Settlement point. Ooh, thank God. Okay. We take trees here. We have Timber Grove. We get a coin for that smaller shape. And we're going to hit one Quinox. It's Quinox settlement or something. We'll put the trees here. Like this. So now we have one island. Oh, wait, that's still only 1 point. Dude, that's super lucky. So we get a coin for drawing a smaller shape. And we've hit Quinox settlement on this island alone. If the next card is farm, that is so lucky. Because we're still on 6 out of 8. So we have Stone Spine Mountains. We have Plex the Tyrant. We have 2, 4, 6. Let's flip another card. Oh my God. We did it. 2, 4, 6, 8. We did it. We put farm here. We get another massive 7 points, dude. That was so lucky, dude. So lucky. Alright, that wraps up fall. We're going to score C and D. We'll start with C. We actually did something here. So, for C, we have Quinox Settlement. Earn 7 reputation stars for each island with at least 1 forest, 1 village, 1 farm, and 1 water space. So, this island has village, farm, tree, water. 7. This one's got tree, village, farm, water. 7. So 14 for C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. -1 for monsters. And then for D, we got big points here. This is wild hold. So for every cluster of houses that's 6 or bigger, you're going to get 8 points. So we've got a cluster of village spaces here that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't remember if I took this coin or not. It was supposed to be 2 coins. We might be able to count it back because this is 1, 2, 3 coins, 4 coins, 5 coins, 6 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are we missing a coin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing here? Like, what happened? I don't know. I probably did it right. But yeah, we get 8 times 3, so 24 for D. So we have 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, -1 is 42. So 42 points in fall. That was big. That helps. That was big. Alright, let's take out any monsters and heroes from that round. So Plex the Tyrant is going to come out. I'm not sure what that was. Let's put another monster, another hero. We shuffle the deck and we switch it to Winter. So Winter's only 6 times. And we score DNA. So Wild Holds and Greenboro. Are you good, Goblin? You're good. Okay. First card. In winter, we got slime. So this is a monster from the Monsters Expansion 2, I think, or something. When all spaces of the slime are surrounded or destroyed, draw 2 1x1 monster shapes in any unfilled spaces on your map. We're going to start in the bottom left corner and draw clockwise and go clockwise until we can draw it. So starting on this island here, it just gets drawn. Oh, and I guess it's an S for slime. I don't know why I was drawing the monster. Okay, so the slime fills in right there. Man, just a 2x2. That hurts. Alright, let's flip again. Hort Gully. So this is from the expansion Stone Spine expansion as well, or mini architects. I don't know what these are called, dude. So Hort Gully is a special hero. If you draw him adjacent to a mountain space, you gain an extra coin. Okay? Which is actually perfect for what just happened to us. Because we can draw Hort Gully adjacent to a mountain space. He's going to destroy at least one of the slimes. And we'll gain a coin. But we need to spend a coin first, right? To get to that spot. So let's spend a coin. We'll fill in here. Then we can draw Hort Gully right here. And we'll have his attack pattern go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he destroys this slime space. So we'll just draw a sword here. And yeah, so this is one of the special heroes from the Architect's mini expansion. If you draw Hort Gully adjacent to a mountain, you get a coin. So just keep that in mind. First time chatter. Yo, Tundle, what's going on? Hey mate, your stream is pretty cool. That is why I followed you, and I can see that people are not showing up on your stream. Would you mind adding me up on Discord to help out? My username is Zealous002. So we do have a Discord, a community Discord, if you want to join that. I'm not sure. It's ! Discord. Alright, let's flip another card. And we'll see. Dude, no way. Zombie plague again. Not again, but another monster. So this one with the glare, it starts in the upper left. So by my map, we're going to start in this island, and the upper left would be here technically, so we're going to draw the zombie right here. And then we have some text on there. So this says, after scoring each season, draw a zombie in each empty space adjacent to a zombie. We're going to want to fill that in. Alright, so nothing but monsters and heroes so far. Let's flip another one. Timber Grove. So we've got trees. We have 2 different shapes. One gives you a coin, and it's 1 time. So we're at 1 out of 6. I think it makes most sense, for me at least. We can't really do anything down here with the slime yet. We're kind of waiting on that perfect shape to fill that in. So I think we just take a coin and block off the zombie. Let's keep going. If we're good, we're almost done here, Goblin. I'm curious to see what the prediction looks like. Whoa, let's flip another one. Oh my god, we're going the slow route. We got 2 out of 6 for winter. We have water. Not the best shape for us. We could... Did I forget to destroy a space adjacent to the troll? Goblin, are you paying attention? Or were you paying attention at least? Did you also destroy a space, empty space adjacent to the troll? It should have been 2 by now, right? Because the troll came out in the first season, no? That is going to alter where I put this. No, it's not. I can't draw it there anyway. Damn it. Check Discord. Yes, sir. You did, don't know if I did. Well, let me ask you this. Do you have 1 empty space adjacent to your troll or 2? Like, should I have 2? You see my paper, right? I believe I forgot, is what I'm saying, and I want to get it done before the season wraps up because I was kind of hoping to have the troll just destroy itself, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted to put, but I don't remember, like, did I see this was done by Plex, the hero, and this is basically what I'm asking. You have 2 destroyed spaces. Okay, that answers my question. I'm supposed to destroy a space after scoring. Okay, thank you for that. I apologize for the confusion. Honestly, don't know how you're still up, Goblin. You 6 in the morning. It was about 2 hours ago. Okay, did I draw a lagoon? I don't think I drew a lagoon. Let's draw a lagoon. So we gotta draw water here. We could take a coin. Man, it's gonna be hard to get. It is certainly going to be hard to get. If we go here, we're basically relying... Honestly, though, do we care? Do we care about filling in the slime? Because then you have to draw, like, 2 1x1 monsters, which doesn't particularly help us. Let's just put water down here to try... It's just... useless. I mean, we're just gonna get a coin out of this, I think. Well, in that case, do we just try to get 2 coins? Let's not be greedy. Hold on, how many shapes are like that, though? Let's take this. So we do water here, and we take 1 coin. Good to go. We're only on 2 out of 6, which is interesting. Let's flip another card. We have Frontier Dwelling. Alright, this puts us on 4 out of 6. We've got houses and farms. Dude, Wild Holds is big here. If you're getting Wild Holds, or if you're working towards some more wild holds, I feel like this is a big opportunity for you. Farms does nothing for us. So we take the houses. Okay. Hopefully you're good to go. I'm sorry if I'm going too slow, man. I do take a lot of time to decide where I am gonna draw my stuff. I know you're probably drawing a lot faster than me, but I'm doing my best here. So this one we could, oh, this is big. I know exactly what to do with this. We're gonna draw this. This is, what is his name? Dobrik of Lorkheim. Chair game, what's the Spanish word of the day? We draw this right here. This is easy. We draw it right here. It destroys and covers all spaces of the slime. We draw 2 1x1 monsters. One goes here. Covers in the troll. And our second one goes here. You follow that? So we use Dobrik of Lorkheim, whatever it is, to cover the slime, and the slime says when all the spaces of the slime are surrounded or destroyed, draw 2 1x1 monster shapes in any unfilled spaces on your map. So that was super helpful for us. We got rid of all of our monsters as we were adding monsters. Pretty cool, I think. Because of what I did there, but it was like this: Horde Gully, zombie, slime, Timber Grove. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still on 4. Hopefully you're ready, Goblin. We're gonna flip another one. Yo, look at this. What are the chances? Bajon. Stone Spine Mountains. I don't want to block a potential spot for like another big house. So I think we just take this right here. And we get that coin for, it's already surrounded. Just drawing it there, surrounding it, taking the coin. Bajon is sudden decline, physical or emotional, or decrease in something. Interesting. All right, good to go. We're flipping another one. We're still on 4. This is crazy. This will put us on 5. Look at all the cards we've gotten. This is crazy. Pasture. So we draw farms here. Unfortunately, it doesn't really add up to any points. I mean, the most you could get out of it is a coin, I think. Being that we don't score Kleinok's settlement anymore, let's just put it up here for a coin. So like they're tempting me to draw it here, but I don't want to block this because of wild holds. Oh, sorry. My shit is off screen. I needed to play words to get the word, and I get it in 6 tries. Oh, you needed to play Wordle to get the word. Oh, nice, dude. So that was pretty quick, actually. Damn, where do we put this, man? We really just don't. It don't matter. I don't think. Does not matter. Let's go over here. I'm really neglecting like that other island. I just don't want to draw on that island. If they force me to draw on this island, I'm gonna be pissed. One, two, three, four, five. We're on 5 out of 6. Goblin. Hopefully you are caught up, ready to go. We're about to end the game. If we flip the next card, that's a wrap. We have Mangrove Swamp, so we've got some opportunity for points here. We do have trees, and we are scoring trees, so it's important to place this where you're going to get some points. So we want some trees, and we want them in columns and rows that don't have trees yet. So I think I'm seeing the best spot, and it looks like on my paper right here. So if we do trees like this, we get a coin, and these don't have trees in them yet. So let's go right there. And we were never forced to open that other island, so we're good. We just draw it here, we get the coin, we're done. Technically, Bahan could be an anagram of Jabon. Soap. Jabon. Jabon. We're about to score this up. That was the last card. Goblin says he's ready. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 6. We scored D and A. I did not use a skill card that time. And I feel like I don't know, Goblin, did you have the skill cards, like, did they feel like they were available to you, or you know, like, I feel like it was hard since you don't have them in front of you. Like, I know you have the scoring cards and stuff. Yo, they'll be making fun of my Spanish, bro. Ha, bon, jabon. Jabon. Isn't, how do you say bad words in Spanish? What's cabron? Cabron or whatever they say. They yell at me all the time at work. Or a gringo. Be calling me a gringo. Yo, check this out. We didn't make it. We didn't have knowledge. I wanted to get used one skill. Yeah, me too. I only used move silently once. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna score D. So this is no, I don't mean it literally, bro. Don't tell me how to say bad words. I said teach me the bad words so I can say bad words in Spanish. All right. Wild holds. We get the same as last time, which is 24 because we've got 3, so 8 times 3 is 24. We didn't make it on this one. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we had one more house there, we would have gotten 32, but it's 24 for D. Okay. Okay, Goblin, I think we said we're scoring this per, like, full, like, as if this was one sheet. So, I of course know them, but this is familiar platform, and I do not do curse words. Okay, fair enough. Let's do this like you said. So this row is 1, right? So we don't count these separately, is what you said. 73. Oh God. Okay, I'm behind. Let me catch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 for A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. And minus 0 for monsters. 24 plus 17 plus 7. It's 48. 48 and 42 is actually 90. Plus 13 is 103. Plus 15 is 128. So 128 minus... We have 22, 22, so 44 and 16 is 65. We only subtract 65 here? Uh, 63. No way. Oh, you got 73. Oh, this is where you're supposed to put your score. Dude, I drew my my flag in the wrong spot. You guys didn't tell me. We got 65. Goblin, 8 total for you. What did you get? Oh my God, look at this. Gringo, a green go home. A popular but false story claims it came from Mexican soldiers yelling "Green go home" at U.S. troops who wore uniforms during the Mexican-American War. Okay, that makes sense. Gringo as Greek. The most accepted theory connects Gringo to Griago, meaning Greek, as a stand-in for incomprehensible speech or foreign accents. What? Oh, you got 8 total, so you got 73 minus the 65. Wait, are you telling me 65 and 65 is 128? No, I got 63, not 65. Yes, I got 63. 2 stories of where the word comes from. Bro, you know it means something that you're not telling me, but that's fine. Okay, 63. Goblin, you said you got a positive 8. That's better than last time. This was good, man. This was fun. Affril. What do you guys think of Affril? Is this one of the better maps for cartographers, or do you guys not like this map? I think this is all right. I mean, it's definitely a change up. The islands are weird. It's a little wonky with the scoring. I mean, come on, man. There's 2 tree scoring cards you can't use with it, so it's a little wonky, but I like it. I don't like that my stamps aren't going to work on it. I'll say that much. But that's it for me, man. That's a wrap. This was fun. I can't believe we got Goblin, man. He played both games. You're a champ. It is a descriptive way of calling someone from the U.S. Doesn't mean anymore. Yo, thanks to everyone for hanging out, watching the stream. You guys are the best. We're gonna raid Hopeless Diplodocus. She's playing The Last of Us, which is cool. We never I don't think I've ever been streaming at the same time as her, but let's get in there, guys. Let's say hi to Hopeless Diplodocus. I won. If Goblin never said anything, but he said 8 total for me, so I'm assuming that he got 73 minus the 65, and he got 8 and I got 63, so I believe I won. That was 2-0 today, so we're 2-2 against viewers. What was the prediction, man? What was the prediction? We are going to raid. I don't know how the raids work, like if we already raided or if we're about to raid, but I think we're about to raid Hopeless Diplodocus. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out, Goblin. I can't believe you made it through 2 games. That's crazy. You were up super late. It must be like 8 o'clock in the morning for you there. That's crazy. It's 4 p.m. here. That's it for me. That's all I could do today. This was good, man. We got 2 sides. We got 2 games in. We got Affril, both sides, both maps. And, yeah, it was good. Please, everyone, go say hi to Hopeless Diplodocus.